Hi everybody, I'm Alex Garrett for Queens College Athletics. Today I'm joined by men's basketball head coach Darryl Jacobs. Darryl, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Alex. Great for having me.
First season here, talk about the adjustment you made so far and what you're expecting of your first season here as a Knights head coach.
Well, I expect us to be competitive. Anytime you have two all-conference players returning in George Holmes and Patrick Parker, that's a great foundation for any coach to inherit. We have brought some great newcomers in, and I think with the combination of the returning guys with the newcomers, we should be very competitive this year.
Now, you had left this region 10 years ago, you had said. Talk about what it's like to come back 10 years later and how you've grown as a coach over those years.
Well, 10 years ago, when I left Felician College as the head coach, I had put together a pretty good basketball program over there, and then, to go south and become a head coach in the South for, the next 8 years or so. I was able to go down there and grow as a coach and win quite a few championships down there and have some nationally ranked teams. So, I've grown as a coach. I'm a different coach than I was 10 years ago when I was in the region. So the experience I gained, I can bring it here, and hopefully that can translate into some more championships.
So now this is a Darryl Jacobs team, which has, as you mentioned, Parker and Holmes. You're looking for the veteran leadership from them, correct?
Absolutely. With those two guys, anytime you have two all-conference players coming back, that's tremendous. And they have the game experience that the newcomers, the transfers come in, don't have. A lot of the transfers are coming from junior colleges. So, this is a different level for them. So I expect Patrick and George to lead the charge.
And talk about your newcomers to the team. How have they adjusted to the Darryl Jacobs system?
Well, they've been adjusting very well. My philosophy is defense first, and they're adjusting pretty well to it. We have a young man named Tommy Starks who averaged 25 points a game in junior college, is All-American, and is beginning to grow as a player in the system. And Jason Henry, another player who was a junior college transfer, 6'6", who's growing in the system as well. Richard Council as well. Ronald Washington from the Bronx Community College. So all the transfers and newcomers as well as the freshmen. And Kaheem Chaplin has been a surprise freshman. He's going to be a great player in the program, a great player in the league. So I'm very excited.
And all that, you have to face the East Coast Conference this year. Talk about what the conference is looking like this year.
Well, the conference is tough, with Bridgeport as the preseason favorite, and of course LIU Post, who's a perennial power, and Malloy is very, very good this year. Dowling is going to be very, very good this year. And then you have the two new teams from upstate New York, and Robert Wesley and Damien, who's going to be very good as well. So we have our work cut out for us.
And now, obviously, CUNY Challenge tonight. Talk about what it means to bring the CUNY system together, as you were a coach at Lehman College for a few years there.
Well, I thought it would be a great idea to incorporate some of the CUNY schools as part of our schedule. As you know, Queens, we've been the only Division II in CUNY. We never really get a chance to play those CUNY schools. So I thought it'd be great to have the lower Division III teams play a Division II team, just create some interest and some buzz within the CUNY system. So hopefully it'll do that tonight for the fans, and both campuses will enjoy the game.
And what kind of buzz can Knight fans expect this year from Darryl Jacobs and the Queens College Knights?
Well, anytime you win basketball games, you create a buzz. So, hopefully we can play a winning style of basketball. One of my players asked me, upon me getting the job, what style of basketball do you play, coach? I said, winning basketball. So, hopefully that we can continue to do that and bring some winning tradition here.
All right, Coach. Well, tonight it is the CUNY Challenge featuring the Hunter College Hawks and your Queens College Knights. Tip-off at 7 p.m. at the Maurice Fitzgerald Gymnasium. For now, I'm Alex Garrett, and Darryl, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Alex. Great for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.